What's up YouTube, Kill Freak here, and today I'm doing a build guide on Rammus. I'm thinking about doing one on Morgana, but I'm not very good with her. Anyway, let's start off. His first ability is his passive Spike Shell, giving him additional damage for his armor. 25% of his armor now goes into his attack damage. His Q ability, Powerball, makes it so that he accelerates and gains movement speed over time in a ball rotating situation. When you hit the enemy, it deals damage and slows the targets in that area. His W ability, Defensive Ball Curl, makes it so that he goes into a defensive position. It cancels out Power Ball, but it gives him armor and magic resist. His E ability, his Taunt, makes it so his target champion must attack him, and it reduces their armor temporarily, whoever he chooses. His ultimate ability, Tremors, makes it so that all the enemies around him get damage dealt on them. This is very good in conjunction with the taunt and the W, so they get less armor and you can take more damage. This is the masteries and runes I like to use. 22 offense, 8 utility, and you can look at all of the individual skills if you like. You can pause it right here. This is the items I get with Rammus. Ninja Tabby, Thornmail, Sunfire, Omen, Soul Shroud, and Adamas. I put Guardian in there because Soul Shroud and Guardian Angel is kind of optional. It depends on the situation you're in and the game you're playing. I'm laning with Urger here and a good friend, Bobcat. Anyway, I noticed my E is up, so I Powerball in, use my E so he starts attacking me, and Urger does some nice DPS to get that kill. That's what you should do with Rammus. He's a very tanky champion, as I said before, and you need to use his tanking abilities to his advantage. You should power ball in to get them stunned for a little bit and slowed, and then you should E them, use your R so they can do more damage, and then the high DPS champions can finish them off. I forgot to say something in the last clip. I grabbed boots and 3 health pots for the beginning, and now I leveled up quite a bit, got some gold, so now I have Ninja Tabby and a Ruby Crystal. Fiddles comes in with the gank, uses his Crow Storm, and I ignite Acolyte to get some more damage. I Power Ball into Garen, and I start using my ultimate, so he's doing damage every second. I use my E so he goes back and he looks back so he can start attacking me again, and I grab that kill with my ultimate. That was a very good gank by Fiddles, and that's what you should do with your ultimate. Whenever you have your ultimate, make sure you have enough mana to use that in conjunction with your E, and if you have enough mana, you can use it with your Q as well. Try to max out Powerball in the very beginning, and then max out your taunt, and make sure to grab one in that defensive curl, as it will help in the early game. I beat here, and I grabbed Heart of Gold for some more gold, and I grabbed Chain Vest to build into Thornmail. Anyway, let's get started into the game. I tried to save turret here, but unfortunately I could not. I used my E and my R to take out Tarek. I used my Q to try and grab Acolyte, and my E is going to come up soon, and I make her turn around and start attacking me. Urger does some nice DPS, but I do get a last hit here for a killing spree and a double kill. I can't emphasize it enough, guys, that E is very important, and the Q is also very good for when they're trying to run away, and when you have the Omen, you can also use that active to slow them as well, and then there's no chance they can get away if you have some heavy DPS champion like Urger by your side. I beat, and I had enough money to grab Thornmail, so now I have a lot more sustainability. I'm gonna Q to get to be very quick, because I know Fiddles needs some serious help. I'm telling Urger and Caitlyn to come over here. I taunt them both because I know because of my Thornmail I can pretty much take all they have. I'm whipping out my Q, I'm using my Ignite to get that kill. Tarek's coming in, thinks he can do something, but unfortunately he can't, and Fiddles grabs that kill. That's a very good situation you tried to, that just happened right there. Try to use your Q to slow the enemies and to grab those grab some extra damage on the champions. I noticed there's a little situation happening at top, so I'm queuing on over there, trying to go as fast as I can so I can slow Tarek or Acolyte. I'm pretty far away, but because of my Q, I can end up going 700 MS at the very end of its life cycle. Well, not the very end of its life cycle, but whatever that thing's called. Anyway, they grabbed Tarek, which is pretty nice. I know that Vayne's still over here, and they don't know that I'm going to come in, so I'm going to come in, E and R to do some insane amounts of DPS to her. I noticed that Sona's also here. Vayne might get away, but my Ignite's going to be off cooldown soon. And yeah, I grabbed that Ignite on her to grab the last hit. Acolyte's coming in, and I know I can't take on Sona and Acolyte, so I go into a defensive ball curl. They're not going to do much damage on me at all. Caitlyn comes in, so I know I'm safe for the rest of the situation. I beat and I grab the Omen, and I notice that there's some pretty crazy stuff happening at mid, so I'm going to queue on over there and quickly go in. I'm going to use my Omen soon to make them slown and their attack speeds lower. I'm using my ult, so there's going to be major DPS happening on Taric. I'm quickly going to use my Omen to make sure that, what's her name? Vayne doesn't get away. I taunt her, so now she has to come and attack me because of my Thornmail and Omen. She does pretty much no damage whatsoever. I get the dominating, and then I get the godlike, and I skip a little bit here, use my Omen, and I'm coming in here to tank all the damage. I don't want my Urdur to die. Urdur does some insane DPS, and I still have lots of armor, so I know I can take out this Taric with a quick taunt and my Ignite. Luckily, Acolyte does not get too far on me, so I managed to get away and recall. I showed that clip because that's a very good tanking ability that you can do with Rammus with this build. You get insane armor, and champions like Vayne and Tridemir or any other attack damage champions cannot barely do any damage to you whatsoever. I skip to late game and Zilean comes, so I'm pretty sure I need to tank turret, so I quickly start attacking Acolyte, but she does Twilight Aurora, so I do not do not know where she is. Urdur does some DPS, and my Ignite gets the last hit. Kind of kill stealed for Urdur, but not that bad. Sona comes in, and I'm gonna power ball up to her, use my taunt and my Omen and my ultimate. So there's pretty much no way she can get away. The reason I used all those slows is because I did not want her to go back to inner turret, as that would not be good at all. I backed and I grabbed the Soul Shroud. I wasn't the power ball, so I ran into them to get them slowed by a little bit. Anyway, Fiddles has his ulti up, I think, so I'm going to go in there, try to Omen to reduce their slow speed so Fiddles can come in and do some insane damage. Yeah, he's using his ulti right now. Comes in, he's an AP Fiddle, so he does insane DPS. I start to use my ulti, so I'm doing some nice DPS too. I ignite Taric, and Fiddles grabs up that double kill. I grab one kill, and I'm pretty sure we're going to go grab Sona right here. We killed one of her turrets. So I flash, powerball, taunt, and Sona's gonna keep hitting me, and Zilean and Fiddlesticks and pretty much all of my entire team comes in to do some insane DPS. The game's coming to a close. We've destroyed their inhibitors on the bottom and the mid, and most of my team is here, but a huge horde of minions. So I'm pretty sure we can take out this Nexus pretty easily. Anyway, I like to take this part of the video when we're destroying the Nexus and all about what champion you would like to do or you would like to see for the next build guide. If you like the build guides, if you want to see some live comms or some regular comms or whatever. And I also like to take this part of the video to ask you to please rate, please comment, please subscribe, and please favorite, because it helps get the video noticed.